Great to have you here. I wanted to jump in and talk about, your latest announcement, which is your disclosure project, Intelligence Archive, 34 years of your work that is now online and searchable. I was wondering if you could tell us more about that, because I believe it's all of your research, evidence from military and government contract whistleblowers, the whole nine. What is in there, and why is it important now that the public can access it?
Well, I will tell people that if the Congress were to hold hearings on this subject for a year, from 9 in the morning till 5 p.m., there'd be less testimony and less information than what we just released. That is a fact. One of the reasons I put it together is about 3 years ago, senior people with the Senate Intelligence Committee asked me to help them get to the bottom of this. And I went into a SCIF, which is a secure compartmented information facility, and gave them an initial briefing. And they said, well, what more do you have? So we have everything. I have 760 whistleblowers, and we have 120 on camera with their credentials. And we have 150 plus black sites that are operational or have been operational on this issue. So they said, well, we need to get that. So these were all in my files. They were digitized. And so initially, they thought they would get the funding to put about 30 people together to create the master digitized intelligence file on the subject. They couldn't do that, so we did it ourselves. So it's cost us about $500,000 and about 2 or 3 years putting this together. But it's everything we've collected in 34 years. So it's a huge archive dump of intelligence. And you just go into one section, government documents. It's thousands of pages of government documents. And they're organized by government, Great Britain, United States, Canada. And there's smoking guns in there. So if you look at the witness testimony, I think we have like 120 named witnesses from military and corporate in there. And these are direct witnesses. These are not secondhand like the Senate. The House Oversight Committee had some people who are mostly secondhand people, except for pilots. We have many pilot encounters, much more important than the Tic Tac and others that are better documented. So it's an enormous collection of intelligence, evidence, and it really unpacks the entire mystery going back to the 40s, at least, or before.
Wow. Correct me if I'm wrong. I seem to recall in our last conversation that you said you had some documents that you were holding maybe as insurance on your life, that people knew that if something happened to you, that they would be released. First of all, am I recalling that correctly? Do you still hold those documents? And why are those so sensitive that it could potentially keep you alive?
Well, yes. You can only imagine having met with over 1,000 whistleblowers over the years. Now there's 760 of them named in this archive, but the archive to the public that you'll see is heavily redacted for people's personal information. Now, members of the Senate Intelligence Committee and House Oversight have received the unredacted material. Now, what no one has received is the files you're referring to. And these are the most sensitive files that we have kept, as we call it, a dead man trigger, away from anybody that would be released if I were to be killed, what have you. And I was advised to do that in the 1990s. So that file keeps changing. So, for example, there's an entire team of people in the process of defecting from the upper echelons of these covert programs. They're talking about perhaps doing what they call a catastrophic disclosure, where they would just release to me and to the public video footage of the retrievals of ET craft and the downing of other craft and the reverse engineered craft that they test out at the black sites out west.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, It's going to be bloody. It's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.